Hey y'all, so I don't know who needs to hear this today, but somebody does. The message for today is the weapons may form, but they will not prosper. All right, I was on the highway this morning and my son is in the car. I was taking him to work. I got my dog in the car. Traffic had come to a dead stop, which is always dangerous on the highway. And I look behind me and this lady's not paying attention. She's barreling toward us at like 75. And I watched for a second because she's quite a distance away. And I was like, maybe she's going to slow down. I see her still going like crazy fast, not paying attention. And right at the last second, I moved to the shoulder and she came in slamming on her brakes and slid into the spot I was in. So had I not moved, we definitely would have hit. My dog was in the back seat. Like, it probably just would have been a really horrible event. And I immediately heard the message. The weapons are going to form, Kate, but they will not prosper. All right. We are so protected. I was reminded of so many situations that I've been in, guys. They were traumatic, the scary, life-threatening situations. And I don't know if other people have been through this many. I feel like I've been through many lifetimes of events in my short period here in this 3D world. But I've been chased with a butcher knife. I have had my kids in the back seat and being chased by people in traffic with machine guns. I have people break into our house and completely destroy it. I've had all kinds of bizarre experiences, but I was never hurt in a single one of them. My kids were never hurt in a single one of those events. We were always protected. So Spirit says, it's not that these things won't happen. It's not that you won't be put in these situations. It's not that these weapons won't form. It's that they will not prosper. You are protected. You are so protected. 444. You are so protected. 10,000 angels, baby. We've been talking about that. All right. Spirit is the greatest alchemist of all. All right. We are spirit in human form. Okay. We are spiritual beings, but spirit is the greatest alchemist, and we can learn from that example of how to access that within us. Okay. Taking something that could be disastrous or detrimental or cause us to go into a very negative place within ourselves, and Spirit always takes those situations and uses it to protect us, uses it to provide for us, and uses it to push things and situations in our favor when we go through these scary or tumultuous situations. Spirit always uses it for our favor. Okay, if you pay attention to the patterns in your life, all right, there is always a silver lining. There is always a reason. There is always something good that comes from it. All right. Sometimes it's a healing that we need to do. Sometimes it is a life lesson we need to learn. Sometimes it's about honing our intuition, trusting our intuition. There are so many reasons that we get put into these situations, but it's always for a reason, for our highest good. All right. And these weapons, they'll never prosper. All right. Not unless they're meant to. All right. I do feel like we have a final prosper moment, you know. we can't escape the physical death in this world. All right. But spiritually, we live on forever. So yet again, we still win. All right. We just go to the next level. I think of life like a Mario game. All right. We just level up when we die. We've finished our purpose here. So that's the message for today, guys. The weapons are going to form, but they will not prosper. Somebody needed to hear that today. I feel like things are happening in your life and you're really questioning, is God there? Is God working in your life? Does he hear your prayers? And yes, he does. Trust the divine plan, because the divine plan can see way further than our human minds or our human eyes. Okay. It can understand deeper what we need, understand more deeply who we are at a soul level, because we don't even understand ourselves completely yet. We're constantly still learning and peeling back layers of ourselves. But Spirit knows all those things within us yet to be discovered, and is aware of how we will need to show up at different points in our life, and prepares us for those with these moments. Now, was that a scary situation this morning? Yes. Did I start paying a little more closer attention, and have I been a little more diligent driver this morning? Absolutely. But also, I was protected because I have a reason. I have a purpose here. You know, my mission is not done. Therefore, I can't be touched. Protected. You're protected. We're so loved, you guys. So, I hope you go into your day today feeling bold, courageous, loved, supported, protected, and knowing that no matter what happens, it's happening for you, not to you, for your highest good, to lead you to your highest timeline so that you can engage with your highest self and live the life that you were meant to. I hope you guys have a beautiful day.